Hey guys, welcome back to the Horror with your host with the most, Jennabelle. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys all had a really great weekend. I know I had a pretty good weekend. I did. Um, so today's topic is how do I describe it? Um, basically kind of how today's technology has hang on, scratch that. How today's technology impacts writing a horror movie. Um, Now let me explain. So when you look at horror movies, modern day horror movies that are set in present time, what do they all almost always have in common? People have got cell phones. People have very easy access to the internet, whether it is a cell phone or an iPad or something, or a laptop or something like that. And with that comes new sort of predicament of any sort of like writer or director trying to then figure out, and I feel like this is one of those things where it's such a waste to have to spend the time and effort to kind of explain how to um, being able to sort of disable that device. Like, for example, everyone, 90% of people have cell phones. Very common to have a cell phone these days. And, in horror movies now, I feel like, obviously, once again, writers, directors have to then think of a way to somehow, in a way, get rid of that cell phone, whether it's, oh, battery's suddenly dead, or hey, there's no cell reception, or oh, what do you know, it fell into a lake or something, like just something like that. And that's something that we didn't have to worry about, even like say 15 years ago, people had cell phones, but I feel like, and maybe this is because I was still like kind of in high school, just finishing my high school career, but that was kind of like when the whole like almost everyone started getting cell phones back then. And plus, to keep in mind, for those of you who are old enough, like I am, cell phones back in the day, were nothing like what they are today. I mean, today on our phones, we can literally sign up for a credit card or fill out a job application, and at the same time film a YouTube video while also posting a status on Instagram or Facebook. Back then, like literally, like you could be standing in the middle of like, a cell tower and you still couldn't get a cell reception. Like that's how crappy cell reception was back in the day. So back then it really wasn't too problematic. But nowadays, like I said, literally everyone and their mother and like their dog and their 5-year-old cousin has a cell phone or a tablet or something. So it's like now, with that, it's like instead of like, like say, like Friday the 13th, when that original one came out, you didn't have to worry about any of that stuff. Like literally what you had to worry about was figuring out how to kind of keep these kids far enough away from like adult or police or, sort of any sort of authority figure. Nowadays, like the remake, all those damn kids had cell phones. It's a lot harder to knock down a cell tower than it is to cut the telephone to like a cabin or to a house. And that kind of sucks because it's like you might have a great story, but then it's like, oh crap, we gotta like figure out a way to disable a cell phone or something. Because I mean, honestly, like seriously, if Jason's running around or Michael's running around, you know how easy it would be for anyone to try and get help, whether, like, even if it's something where, okay, they have no cell reception, they, or like their service is cut off or something, and they, or something where, they can't call the police for whatever reason. Okay, well, let's get onto the internet and let's, post that stuff all over the place. Like, hey, this is not a prank. This is not a prank. I need help. I need help. I'm here. I'm here. Or even do like a video, a live stream to like YouTube, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, this maniac's chasing after me. Oh my God, I need help. I need help. Like, although I feel like, and I know this is kind of has been done in like Halloween Resurrection and other movies where it's like people, it's kind of like the premise where people are watching someone and they, think it's fake or something. So, I mean, I know it's kind of like, well, people could think it's not, real or whatever. But it's just like, it's like these writers and directors now, they have to like figure out a way to not only keep people away from like the outside world, like physically, but also through whatever device that you have. Like, that's just crazy to me, like, like you didn't have to, like I said, you didn't have to worry about that back in the day. Because it's like, no one had a cell phone. Like, even the 80s, where it was like those big honking paperweight of a cell phone, that you'd see on like Saved by the Bell. It's crazy. It literally too, like, I know this might sound a little far-fetched, but I think some of you guys might kind of understand this. But it's like, if you have to figure out how to kind of get rid of whatever device, cell phone, we'll say cell phone, but this goes for kind of like any sort of device that connects to like the World Wide Webs. Like that one little thing that has to be written in, like, could easily bring down a movie. Like, I know that seems like pretty dramatic to say, but it's true. I mean, how often have any one of us seen a movie and one small little thing and it ruins us, it ruins the experience for us, and that sucks that, like I said, that people have to now like write that into almost every single sort of horror movie. I mean, unless, of course, like I said, this is mainly for modern day horror movies set in present day. I mean, obviously, if it's something like, it's a newer movie, but set like in the 70s, 80s, 60s, or even like up to like, the 90s, up to the late 90s, it's kind of like, you don't really have to worry about it. I mean, maybe late 90s, you might have to a little bit, but like I said, like self-service back then was so crappy that it's almost like you could chalk it up to like, oh, I have no self-service, it's like, but yeah, that just sucks, it's like technology, like I love technology. I love being able to like do these videos for you guys and everything and just upload them like that. But at the same time, I'm like, damn it. It's like technology these days are just killing some good horror movies. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that, to a certain extent that, like technology and, very the easy accessibility to being able to, whether it's call police, and if that fails, easily go to, social media or, do a live stream, like, do you think that that's kind of like problematic for, writers and directors of horror movies to then have to try and figure out one more thing to kind of disconnect their victims, so to speak, to the outside world? I want to know what you guys think. So I'm gonna let you guys fill me in. Let me know what you guys think. But anyway, you guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching me. As always, I know I forget to do this, but as always, if you like me, if you like my stuff, feel free to subscribe, give us some likes, You know you can give me some feedback. Whatever you guys think, I ain't gonna judge you. But till next time, you guys, stay creepy, stay classy, and a little bit sassy.